This is the instruction video for AnLogo Animate, Adobe Animate. We're going to go to Adobe Animate here, 2024. You click skip or download if you get that font download thing. We're going to click new file here. And I want you to set the width right up here, the width to 550, 550, and the height to 200. On this one, and click create. Alright, kind of small compared to what we've been working with, but that's fine. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to fit in window so we can see all four corners of our 550 by 200. I also want to turn on the ruler, so I'm going to go up here to view rulers, and it's in pixels, but that's going to help us with creating this. Alright, so on frame one, layer one right here, we're going to be on just one layer, but frame one, I want to come up here to the rectangle tool, click that. I want to come over and I want to set the fill to a good fill color, good background color for our line drawing boxes, kind of like our artboards, small artboards for this artwork we're going to do on this. And I want to make sure stroke is turned off. Turn off strokes. Click on stroke and hit this guy with the red diagonal. Remember, on these training videos, you're in charge of the playhead of the training video. You want to watch a little, do a little, watch a little, do a little, and replay parts that you need. Fast forward to stuff that you got the idea what to do. But for your control, you don't have to watch this straight through and then try to remember everything and recreate it. Just do a little, pause and do a little as you're going through the video. Anyway, I'm going to create 4 boxes that need to fill the space, the 550 pixel width that we've got here. So if I put 550, divide that by 4, that is going to be 137.5. So we want a little gap, some gaps between the boxes, which I'm calling the artboards. So we're going to make these 130 pixels wide. So that's right here. So selection tool, right? The rectangle tool on the toolbar. And again, I've got my fill set to a good artboard background color that you might want. I'm going with blue, and turn stroke off, right? Go to stroke and turn it off. Once you click first you had to have clicked the rectangle tool. I'm going to come up to the top left corner, click, hold, and drag, and that real red line will tell me when I'm at 130. So 130 is right about there. So I'm going to pull that down right about there. Try to make use as much of the height as possible. Alright, so now I'm going to go to the selection tool, and I'm going to hold the option key down on my keyboard, the OPT key on my keyboard, and I'm going to click, hold, and drag one box out, let go of the mouse, but I'm still holding the OPT key, the option key. Click out a third box, click out a fourth box. Now I can let go of the keyboard and I can kind of space these things out so that they're somewhat evenly spaced, so the gaps in between are close to the same. Just got to play with it a little bit. Alright. Now, that looks pretty close. I'm not going to be taking out a ruler and measuring to make sure you got it right, but I want it to look sort of like this, right? Just click out so you can see. Alright. Now I'm going to call these 4 art boxes or rectangles artboards, because now what I want you to do is go to the brush tool, and obviously using a different color, I want you to draw 4 quick line art drawings of things that you like, things that represent you, things that you're interested in. So it could be, whatever it is. Like, I like to surf, so maybe I'll draw a picture of a surfer. Now I want you to spend 5 to 10, 5 or so minutes, maybe a little more. You can remember, you can change the size with the size slider over here, right? So spend a little bit of time on the drawings. Okay. I'm doing it fast for this demonstration, but you would spend a little more time, with a little more detail than what I'm doing. And of course, I'll be passing out the pens for this. So make sure you get a pen, right? And you can change your colors, you can add colors, change this up, make it look any way you want. I'm just doing it quick for the training video. So I like to travel. So let me just try to quickly draw the top view of an aeroplane. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, airplane. I'm using my mouse, so this is not coming out great. Yeah, that's an airplane, guys, okay? And I like to travel with my family, right? So it's like me and my wife and my son, who's actually bigger than both of us now. All right, so I like to surf, I like to travel, I like to eat good food, I love noodles, soups, all kinds of good stuff like that. So maybe a big bowl of noodles. Oh, it's terrible hand drawing. Sorry, guys. Yummy, 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 yummy soups. That does not look like soup. That's supposed to be steam coming off the bowl of soup, okay? And inside, it's a glass bowl, so you could see the noodles, all the noodles inside in the broth and everything, right? And then we have some green onions. Throw some green onions in there. You know, got to get some green onions in there a little bit, and you know, everything else is so yummy there. And don't use the eraser, because you'll erase everything to the white background of your stage, so it'll get rid of everything. So you're gonna have to Command Z to undo, or paint the color of your background, right? So yeah, I can figure that out. Let's see. I'll use the eyedropper tool, click on that, and then that gives me the color I need. So back to the brush tool, and I could, oops, no, I said eyedropper tool. There. Good. And now brush. Oh, it goes back. What the heck? Oh well. Try to do this best I can. What the heck? Keeps changing on me. Oops. Alright, something like that. Anyway, I'm just trying to show you how you can kind of play around with the drawing. Alright, and so that's supposed to be soup. Oh my god, terrible, terrible drawings. And I'm going to put P, oops, I'm going to just put in PHO, pho. Pho. Yeah. And then last I like to teach. I like to teach media, right? Digital media, right? So media, I'm just going to put media. I know all you artists are laughing at me right now. It's okay. I'm used to it. All right, media. Media. So I've drawn a picture that relates to media, okay? But I'm just going to put the word media. Okay, so media teach. Media teach on the mic. All right. Anyway, media teach on mic. All right, so this actually is where you're going to spend most of your time on this assignment, is doing this, okay? Doing the drawings. 4 drawings that connect with you, relate to you, all right? Then, once you're done with that, you're going to go. And hopefully you just fast forwarded through the part that, you know, once you figured out that you had to draw all 4 of these, right? You got to here. So now I'm going to go to frame 60. I'm going to go out 2 seconds, and I'm going to do a copy frame. This first guy right there, okay? Then I'm going to go out to frame 90 at 3 seconds, and I'm going to click a insert blank keyframe. And I'm going to go up here to the type tool, and I'm going to come up here on the stage, and I'm going to click, and I'm going to put my name. Right? Like that. Click on the selection tool. Oops, no I'm not. I'm going to click on the free transform tool. And I'm going to grab a corner edit box. So this guy, the second tool, is what I'm on to stretch this thing out. So this is kind of like what we did with AN Word. Alright, so you got your name here. And again, you can play with the fonts and the colors, just like, you know, whatever you want as far as the colors of the letters and all that. You know, if you want to double click in, you could change some of it to a different color if you want. Right? Click out, selection, click on the selection tool to click out. And then make sure that your text box has got a blue ribbon around it, either with the black ribbon or, sorry, the black border or the blue border, one of these, right? Either one of these. And do a Command B, as in brush B, or it's Batman twice. So Command B twice, okay? And that will turn the text, click in the selection tool, into shapes. And now if you want, you can move the letters. They're individual shapes now. So you can play around with the letters a little bit if you want, however you want to do it, right? But it's basically your name at frame 90. Okay? So, and again, if you missed any of that, just kind of move it, you know, move the playhead back on the training video. All right. Oh, let me keep going here. Okay, so now I want to go to frame 150, and I'm going to hit this insert keyframe here to copy, right? This one here. And then I want to go to frame 180, and I'm going to copy. First, I'm going to right-click over frame 1, copy frame, and then I'm going to right-click over frame 180 and paste the frame. Okay? So it's going to end with my drawing. It's going to start with my drawing and end with my drawing. All right, so now I want to put some shape tweens in here. So I want a shape tween between 60 and 90. So anywhere between 60 and 90, I'm going to right click. I'm going to go up here and create shape tween. And then I'm going to come over here between 150 and 180, right click, create shape tween. All right. And there we go. Come up here and click this play. You can see it's going to go from your drawings to your name, smoothly without skipping, back to your drawing. That's why we did the copy and paste at the end, because this is going to be in a forever loop. It's going to look wonderful on your home page. All right, so I'm going to hit the red X here to get out of that. Now we're ready to save this. So File, Save As. And we're going to call this AnLogo. In your documents, click Save. And then we want to go File, Export, Export, Animated GIF. We want to turn transparency off. So I'm going to uncheck the transparency box. And then click Save. And you want to make sure it's called AnLogo. In your Documents folder, click Save. And that's it. I want you to put this on your home page. Right? So if I go here and I want to go to your home page, I'm going to see your AnLogo right below your picture. Put it below wherever you have an open spot below whatever the last thing is you have on your home page. Put this. I think it's under your little sticker sign. Well, I don't know. Put it at the bottom somewhere below your picture. Kind of like that. Yes, very good. All right, good job. Oh, yeah, that's how you turn it in. Very good. Have fun. Bye-bye.